am pretty open to dating men who are shorter than me, but of course, I would ideally love to find a man who is 6'4", 6'8". 6'8" is really the guy that I want to date, but no, we're not going to say it. You want to be on top? Hey guys, it's your girl Dinesha, aka Jolly, aka Jolly Green Giants, and I am back, and I'm here with my first Tall Girl Tuesday Talks, and I'm so excited. This is episode 1, but I'm turning this into a whole series. So every Tuesday, I'm going to be giving you guys advice videos, talking to my tall girls specifically. As you can see, I'm not in my normal space. I'm not even at home. So if you hear some background noise, I apologize. So what we're going to be talking about in today's video is dating while tall. So let me tell y'all, it's a struggle. It's a struggle, but it's not really a struggle, if that makes sense. I'm gonna read off a couple of stats. So the average height of women around the world, this is an unofficial statistic, an unofficial percentage, but the average height of women across the world is 5'3" to 5'4". And the average height of men, specifically in the US, is 5'10" to 5'11". In the US alone, tall women specifically, make up 1% of the population, as well as men who are 6 foot plus makes up 1% of the population. So yeah, majority of people are average height, either in the US or around the world. So that's fine. I am actually 6'1". So growing up, dating was not even a thing, because I grew up in a strict household, so dating wasn't even a topic of discussion. But when I was old enough to date, which was like 19, 20, it was not difficult finding somebody who was my height or somebody who was slightly taller than me. I think the struggle just came from other things, but it was always something that was in the forefront of my mind. Like, okay, I need a guy who's 6 foot plus. I can't do somebody who's like 5'11", 5'10". Like, I can't. But I've definitely have involved myself with men who are 5'8", 5'9", 5'10". I've definitely dabbled in those height ranges, but 5'8" is the shortest I've ever went, and it's probably the shortest I'll ever go. I think I'm one of the only tall women who actually wouldn't mind dating somebody who's shorter than her. It just depends on your preference. But ideally, I would like somebody who is 6'4", 6'5", 6'8", but that's just my opinion. Not everybody has to agree with me. It's definitely difficult finding somebody who is your height and who is also interested in you.
Shut that shit down!
I know you guys are probably thinking like, oh, you want to date a basketball player? That's not the case. I don't mind dating a basketball player, but at the end of the day, he doesn't have to be a basketball player. He doesn't have to play sports, period. You know, I'm a tall person who doesn't play sports. And that's going to be a topic for a different video. So if you like this video, make sure to check out the next video. But yeah, dating is funny when you're a tall girl, because men see me and they are just so amazed. People see me, period, and they're just so amazed because they're like, wow, this girl is humongous. I'm always getting hit with the questions of, are you a model or do you play ball? Which brings me to my next topic. Pickup lines that men use on tall women. So many different types of men have approached me, and a lot of the times they say the same thing, which is, what's up, Slim? How you doing, Slim? It's always Slim, which I don't get offended by because I am Slim. One of the pickup lines that men say besides, hey, Slim, is, do you play ball? Now, I will say, with this line in particular, it doesn't always mean that they're trying to flirt with me or trying to ask me out. A lot of the times when a man says this to you, it's out of curiosity, honestly. But for me personally, it's a combination of them either wanting to flirt with me or just simply asking, do I play ball? Because I am so tall and because I have more of an athletic build. So naturally they come up to me and they're like, do you play ball? And if not, why don't you? Which is another topic for a different video. So if you like this video, please go watch that video because I'm going to go a lot more in depth about being tall and the misconceptions about being tall. So please tune into that video because that's going to be a very interesting topic. When a guy asks me that, it's the tone. It's all about the tone. If they ask it in a specific tone, as if they're trying to create conversation with you, like, oh, you don't play ball? Well, what do you do with your life? What is your name? And then they proceed with, can I have your number? Like, it always leads to that. It just all depends on the tone of their voice. If you know, you know. All right, so next pickup line is, and this usually follows after, do you play ball? And what is your height? Or how tall are you? Some guys have been so bold to come up to me like really close and they'd be like, or they'll stand next to me and they'd be like, you're not taller than me. They'd be like, I'm 6 feet, you can't be 6 feet. Like, they will really argue you down. There was an instance where a man had came up to me. He just asked me if I played ball and then proceeded to ask, how tall am I? And I was like, I'm 6'1". So after that, he was like, no, you can't be 6'1". I'm like 6'1", you have to be like 6'3", and I'm just like, sir, last time I checked, I was 6'1". My doctor measured me and I was 6'1". I don't think I'm any taller than 6'1", but apparently, according to quite a few men, I am taller than 6'1". I think you're confused because you think you're 6'1", or you think you're 6 feet period, and you're probably only 5'11".
I said what I said!
But it's just one of, you know, the many things that a lot of us tall girls, or just tall women period, go through, especially when it comes to dating, because we never really know if a guy is flirting with us or he's just trying to get us on the basketball court. At least for me, it's sometimes hard to tell, but usually I can tell by the tone of their voice and them wanting to engage in more conversation. But with pickup lines for men, specifically for tall women, they're a lot more straightforward. Dating while tall, I say it's a struggle, but it really, at least for me personally, this is personal experience, guys. I don't want you to feel like I'm speaking for all tall women out there. I'm just speaking from my personal experience. Usually a lot of tall men gravitate more towards shorter women, which leaves us tall girls left to fend for ourselves. That, I would say, is the biggest struggle, finding a man who actually likes tall women. Certain men will only go after certain women. If you know, you know. Especially me being a tall black woman. Like, black women currently are not everybody's cup of tea. Let's just say that. And the darker you are, unfortunately, the less preferable you'll be to black men. And it sucks that it's like this. I don't want to go on a tangent about this. If you guys want me to make a separate video about being a black woman and dating as a black woman, especially in today's society with everything going on with black women, period. But just let me know in the comment section if you guys want a video like that. It's a lot of things. But overall, I wouldn't say that dating is only challenging because I'm a tall woman. It's just hard to find decent men out here. Let's just be honest.
Really? That's what we've come to? It's pretty damn sad. I'm starting to lose faith. I must admit, this stuff is starting to depress me.
Like, a lot of men don't like to hear it, but like, there's a lot of y'all that are just messy and toxic. Y'all don't appreciate women, period. And y'all don't like a strong woman. Y'all don't like a woman who's confident in herself. And so many times men want to be the dominant ones in relationships. So when they see a woman who is confident in herself and is always willing to hold her ground, they don't appreciate that. But yes, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is only episode 1 of the series of the Tall Girl Tuesday Talks. Like I said, I'm going to be doing this every Tuesday or every other Tuesday. I definitely have a lookbook coming for you guys. 2 lookbooks coming, so be on the lookout for that. But yes, other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.